We're going to do a Thursday night football preview. I don't want to.
Sorry.
But I guess we'll do this because it's Bailey Zappi versus Mitch Trubisky on prime time, baby. What do we got here?
Baby!
Listen, we're probably jinxing it again. It's probably going to be an incredible game like we did with the Bears Commanders. But this game's going to be so bad, dude. It's going to be so bad.
It's not going to be good. This cannot be jinxed. The only thing, it could be entertaining watching two, mediocre teams at best play, and it could just be a hilarious outing. But
yeah, we'll see here. I mean, I've got limited words, Wes. I mean, but you hit me with your must start, and let's talk about it real quick.
You know what I'm going to do instead? I'm going to do it all right now because I have few words to mention about this game. Okay. My must start, nobody. And I'm not just trying to be funny here, but like legitimately outside of Najee Harris, you don't need to start anybody from the Steelers or Patriots in this game. You don't need to start anyone on the Steelers or Patriots to win the last week of the regular season in fantasy for 2023. These are not the teams you have to start anybody on. My risky start, everyone. I think everyone is a risk. Now, maybe Deontay Johnson, maybe because they already played together, Trubisky and Deontay Johnson last year. But again, Johnson didn't have a touchdown last year with Trubisky. So I don't know. It's a risk. I don't like it. 14 points from week 13. That's fine. But I'm not excited about it. And I think it's a bad risk to start Ezekiel Elliott. I don't think it's a good idea. As I mentioned in our waiver wire segment, I don't think you should be going out to get Ezekiel Elliott. And that leaves me, simply put, don't start everybody else. Everybody else. So you don't need to start anybody. These are not the players or the teams to start your final week to go get in the playoffs or get that bye week seed. No. That's my take on this. This is going to be such a bad game. This is going to be so bad. And I can't wait. I can't wait to Friday's going to be our shortest episode ever. Right. Stay tuned for a 13-minute show. That's it.
Listen, I have legitimately written down here. Must start. I wish I could say nobody. But for the people who are in a desperate mode here, I want to provide some context as to, and I'm saying must start this guy, and I'm not even starting this guy over Rashee Rice, over Zay Flowers. But if you have to start somebody in this game, it's going to be Deontay Johnson. And here's why I'll say that. He's had 8 targets or a touchdown, 8 or more targets or a touchdown in 5 of his last 6 games. So he's there. He's there. He's being involved. He's being productive at times. And I looked back to last year when Trubisky and Deontay played together, and he averaged over 10 targets a game in the 5 full games that they played together. So, hey, we could see a vintage Deontay game where it feels like it's just Ben hyper targeting him. If you have to start somebody in this game, it's Deontay. The risk here is Ezekiel Elliott. 23 opportunities with Ramondre Stevenson out. Nobody else was involved. Could be a good play, but we haven't seen Zeke be a bell cow in like over a year and a half. So I don't really trust it. And so I'm not really excited about that play either. And don't start Hunter Henry. I don't know. Or everybody else. So I wrote down Hunter Henry because you could be going, Trey McBride had a great game against Pittsburgh. Hunter Henry is not Trey McBride. Don't get cute. That's what I got to say there. Don't risk it there in the last regular season game of the fantasy season. If I was betting the over-under on a 13-minute episode for Thursday, it'd be the under. I would say we're going to
you imagine?
Single-digit minutes.